Welcome to today's Explainer. I'm absolutely thrilled to guide you through what is, frankly, a fascinating and highly practical topic today. We're talking about how our everyday nutrition directly connects to our hearing wellness as we age. Specifically, we're going to look at foods that may help support healthy hearing after 50. It's kind of one of those areas of our health we completely take for granted, right? Well, until we start noticing changes anyway. So I'm incredibly excited to unpack all of this with you today.
But before we even get to the menu, let me ask you a question that might hit just a little close to home. Are conversations getting harder to follow than they used to be? Listen, it is completely okay if the answer is yes. Noticeable changes in our hearing are just an incredibly common, totally natural part of the aging process. You are definitely not alone if you're experiencing this shift.
In fact, you might literally be experiencing some of the most common signs right now. Maybe you find yourself turning up the TV volume a few notches higher than you did, say, a couple of years ago. Or perhaps you're asking people to repeat themselves way more often, especially if you're in a crowded or noisy room. Look, these everyday frustrations are totally valid, but here's the really empowering news. Healthy lifestyle habits, which prominently include good nutrition, can actually help support your overall hearing health as the years go by.
So the crucial point is this: no single food can prevent hearing loss or magically restore lost hearing. It's really, really important we set those expectations correctly right out of the gate. Food isn't a medical cure. However, eating a well-balanced diet that's rich in essential nutrients, that provides the fundamental building blocks your body literally needs to support its normal functions. And yes, that absolutely includes maintaining healthy blood flow and protecting those delicate little hair cells involved in your ability to hear.
Okay, let's dive into this. We're going to look at 7 specific, everyday foods that can support your hearing after 50. And the best part? Every single one of them is super easy to find at your local grocery store. First up is salmon. This fish is rich in omega-3 fatty acids and vitamin D. These are critical because they actually help maintain healthy blood flow to your inner ear, and they support the tiny bones inside your ear canal. These specific nutrients play huge roles in our overall health, acting as a vital part of a balanced eating pattern that actively supports healthy aging. If it fits your dietary needs, try incorporating it baked or grilled into your dinner rotation, maybe twice a week. Next up, we have spinach. Spinach provides a fantastic dose of folate, plus vitamin C and E. These are powerful antioxidants, and they're vital because they help fight off free radicals, which are basically these unstable molecules that can damage the delicate nerve tissue in our ears. Leafy greens like this are just an excellent powerhouse addition to a healthy diet because they so deeply support your overall wellness. Plus, it's incredibly easy to use. Just toss a handful into a fresh salad, stir it into a warm soup, or literally just fold it right into your morning omelet. Bananas are absolutely packed with potassium. Now, this mineral is heavily involved in regulating fluid levels throughout your entire body. And believe it or not, that includes the essential fluids in your inner ear that translate sound waves into nerve impulses. What I really love about bananas is how amazingly simple they are to incorporate. They're naturally sweet, incredibly convenient, and they make a truly excellent grab-and-go snack when you need a quick, healthy boost during the day. Now, what's really interesting about walnuts is just how incredibly nutrient-dense they are. You're getting healthy fats, a great hit of antioxidants, and solid plant-based protein, all in one very satisfying bite. A small, single handful each day fits beautifully into a heart-healthy eating pattern. But quick tip here, always try to choose the unsalted walnuts whenever you can, just to keep your daily sodium intake in check. Moving on to eggs. Eggs are a fantastic, super reliable source of high-quality protein, right alongside several essential vitamins and minerals. But beyond just the immense nutritional value they bring to the table, eggs are highly versatile and wonderfully affordable. Whether you prefer them scrambled, poached, or hard-boiled, they are such a straightforward way to consistently get vital nutrients into a whole bunch of different meals throughout your week. Okay, when it comes to oranges, the format actually matters. While they are famous for being rich in vitamin C and beneficial antioxidants, consuming the whole fruit is generally a much healthier choice compared to just drinking the juice. Why? Well, because the whole orange provides essential fiber, which is absolutely fantastic for your body's digestion and for actually processing those nutrients. So whenever you can, skip the glass of juice and just peel a fresh, whole orange instead. Rounding out our 7, pumpkin seeds bring a potent, robust mix of nutrients. You've got magnesium and zinc, which have actually been shown to help preserve nerve function in the inner ear, along with healthy fats and plant protein. And beyond those internal health benefits, they add the most satisfying, delicious crunch to your meals. You can easily sprinkle a handful over your lunch salads or mix them into yogurt or oatmeal at breakfast for that extra boost of nutrition and texture.
And this brilliantly illustrates how each of these foods brings its own unique strengths to your plate, from the omega-3s in salmon all the way down to the magnesium and zinc in pumpkin seeds. To pull this all together, a varied diet is really the ultimate key. Mixing it up ensures you get this wide spectrum of nutrients into your system to support your whole body and, by extension, your ears.
Let's move on and see how this builds onto the bigger picture. You see, nutrition is only one piece of the puzzle. What goes on your plate is fantastic, it's foundational, but true, lasting wellness requires a much broader approach. We need to step out of the kitchen for a moment and look at the holistic, daily habits that actively protect your hearing over the long run. So, beyond the kitchen, it's totally vital to protect your hearing in your day-to-day life. First up, always keep the volume at safe levels when you're using headphones. Give your ears a much-needed break. Next, wear hearing protection around loud noises. Please don't be shy about wearing earplugs at concerts or when using loud equipment. You'll also want to stay physically active, carefully manage your blood pressure and blood sugar, and definitely don't smoke, as all of those things directly impact the delicate blood flow to your inner ear. And finally, be proactive. Make sure you schedule regular hearing checkups with a professional. Now, I do want to take a slightly more measured, serious tone for this next point because it's incredibly important. While diet and habits are great for long-term maintenance, there are times you need immediate help. If you ever experience sudden hearing loss, severe ear pain, a persistent ringing in your ears, or just unexplainable dizziness, do not just try to change your diet. These are serious, explicit red flags. They require prompt medical attention from a doctor to ensure there isn't an underlying issue that needs treating right away. As we wrap up this wealth of information today, just a very quick reminder. This explainer is strictly for educational and informational purposes only. The information we've explored isn't intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease. Always, always consult a qualified healthcare professional or a dedicated hearing specialist regarding your own personal health concerns before making any major changes. Honestly, they are the ones who know your body and your history best. So, I want to leave you with this empowering, thought-provoking question to chew on. How will you incorporate these holistic habits into your own healthy aging journey today? Maybe you'll decide to add a handful of spinach to your dinner tonight. Or hey, maybe you'll finally pick up the phone and book that routine hearing checkup you've been putting off. Whatever it is, I hope this explainer has left you feeling highly motivated and ready to take proactive, positive steps for your wellness. Thanks so much for joining me to explore this topic, and I absolutely can't wait to guide you through our next one.